and welcome. I'm Masuma Katauka and you are watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories. Convicted Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell told U.S. officials that a much-rumored client list does not exist, according to a transcript of her July interview. She said that she never witnessed misconduct by President Donald Trump or Bill Clinton, called claims against Prince Andrew not conceivable, and is seeking a pardon from President Trump, while facing accusations of lying to federal officials. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky accuses Moscow of doing everything it can to avoid a meeting with President Vladimir Putin. Despite U.S. efforts to broker talks, President Donald Trump, who met both leaders this week, called the war his toughest challenge yet, while Russia's Sergei Lavrov insisted Putin is ready only if a proper agenda exists, accusing Zelensky of saying no to everything. President Donald Trump warned he could impose massive sanctions or massive tariffs on Russia if there is no progress towards peace in Ukraine within 2 weeks. The threat comes days after his meeting with President Vladimir Putin in Alaska, as Trump signals growing frustration with Moscow. Hamas has denounced Defense Minister Israel Katz's warning that Gaza City will be destroyed if the group does not disarm and free all hostages, calling his words a confession of ethnic cleansing. The comments come as Israel approves plans for a massive assault on Gaza City even after Hamas accepted a Qatari-Egyptian ceasefire proposal. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has rejected that deal, insisting any end to the war must be on terms acceptable to Israel. Guinea's ruling junta has suspended 3 main political parties for 3 months ahead of a campaign to rewrite the constitution. The decision comes as parties and civil society groups prepare September protests against what they call a power grab by junta leader General Mamadi Doumbouya. Texas lawmakers have approved a new electoral map, creating 5 Republican-leaning districts aimed at helping the party retain control of Congress in next year's midterms. A Democratic filibuster attempt was blocked by a Republican procedural move, and the plan now awaits the governor's signature. Dutch Foreign Minister Casper Veldkamp resigned, saying he disagreed with his caretaker government's refusal to back tougher measures against Israel. The resignation comes as Israel presses a military offensive to seize Gaza City entirely and final approval for a settlement that would split the West Bank. The British government has pushed its deadline to October to decide on China's proposal for Europe's largest embassy in London amid questions over backed-out sanctions in the plans. The project has been stalled for 3 years due to strong opposition from residents, lawmakers, and Hong Kong pro-democracy campaigners.